guys, how are you? You're welcome to Playtime's channel, YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click on the notification button, like, share, comment, share and share and share and share again, comment, click the button, like. Alright, thank you guys. Yeah, I know it's long you guys saw me because I've been busy at work. We just closed from the school. Okay, I'm going to resume on the 3rd of January, so that's why I have lots of time to do my stuff here on the channel. Okay, all right, we have a topic to discuss today about play. Yes, children learning through play. That's the topic we're going to do today. Children learning through play. And the kids I'm talking about, the earliest kids, which is from 0 to 7 years old. Okay, parents should try and engage them in playing. They learn through playing. What are we going to talk about playing? What does playing means? Playing to kids is a physical activity that's being enjoyed. Yes, it's a physical activity that is being enjoyed, that is being done, that is being taken part, and is enjoyable. So kids find playing enjoyable, okay? Alright? So right now, why do we say children learn through playing? They learn through playing in terms of taking part through any physical activity. Now you can ask, why do you say kids need to learn through playing? Before I'm going to tell you, for you to understand what I mean by kids learning through playing from 0 to 7 years old, it's like telling you the types of play. The types of play, I'll give you just 4 major kind of play. The 4 major types of play is the imaginative play, the creative play, the heuristic play, and the physical play. Alright? What is the physical play? The physical play are the kind of play the kids take. It's like an exercise. It's like something that has to do with the whole body. It's like having this energy, has to do with energy from the whole body. What benefit does it give to that child in physical play? It makes the child to be energetic. It promotes the child whole body. It gives the child a good well-being. It makes the child healthy. It makes the child like kicking out of obesity. Okay, because some parents don't want their child to be obese. Okay, you guys might say, okay, I'm chubby. Yes, I'm chubby, but I'm healthy. I'm chubby, I'm healthy, I'm flexible. I can do what the slim people can do. The main thing for a person should be physically fit. You might be chubby, you might be slim, but you should be very, very proactive. Okay? So parents want their child to be proactive at any time. Alright? So why am I talking about physical play? That child has to do with physical play in the sense that it promotes that child's well-being. It makes the child have this, it promotes the child muscle, it promotes the child fine motor skills, hand motor skills, the whole physical body, and it promotes the child cognitive skills. Okay? Now, why should we talk about play? Through physical. Okay? Physical activities in that child. For example, as a teacher, when you tell the child to go and play outside, which is known as outdoor play, physical activities can be done through indoor play and through outdoor play. Okay, but let's talk about the outdoor play. This outdoor play has to do with like the normal playtime, which is after snacks time in the school, okay, or after lunch break time at school. So the teacher or the EYP, which is the educational and early years practitioner, has to tell the kids, go play outside. The kid is going to play outside, have fun. Okay, now how does physical play help to enhance the child? 2 ways. Physical play is good for the child. Why am I talking about that word learn? That learning in the physical play right now has to do with 2 ways. Not just 2 ways, 3 ways, okay? Let me explain why I said 3 ways. 3 ways is that if there's a child that doesn't like to talk, is a child that is an introvert child, a child that looks like he or she's quiet, is he or she's not the talking type, okay? Then another one has to do with the EAL kids, okay? The EAL kids are kids that English is not their mother's tongue. What do we mean by EAL? EAL is English Additional Language, or you call it English Another Language. Some people call it ESL. ESL is English Second Language. It's not their mother's tongue. Like example, the kids from Russia, Arabic kids, India kids, Pakistani, other kinds of China and other kinds of countries. They don't speak English. It's not that they don't want to speak English, but English is not their mother's tongue. It's not their first language. Any child that has to do with EAL or ESL are kids that English is not their first language, or it's not their mother's tongue, okay? So right now, why am I switching back? Why am I switching to the ESL kids? And not only that, it has to do with the SEN kids also. Yes, in the early years, children are from 0 to 7 years. The SEN kids, what do we mean by SEN? SEN is Special Educational Needs. It's called SEND, but we shorten it to SEN, SEND, which is Special Educational Needs and Disabilities, okay? Then we want to shorten it, it's called SEN, Special Educational Needs. These are SEN kids. It helps them also, it promotes them. Physical play also promotes SEN kids. Physical play also promotes ESL or EAL kids. Physical play also promotes the normal kids, okay? And again, physical play also promotes the kids that need additional needs. Why does it help them? Let me explain to you guys. It helps them in the sense that, like I told you an example of the introvert kids that doesn't like to talk too much, okay? It helps them in the sense that when a child is just on his or her own, he or she doesn't want to play, when the teacher or the early years practitioner tells the child, or an adult, okay, tells the child, okay, play outside. Kids, you guys, come outside, come to the outdoor and play. They go outside, they play, they see the slide, the swing, all kinds of things that is in the playground that kids need to use to play, the playground mechanism and all that. They play with it, okay? Now, a kid see another kid that talks, the extrovert kid, and maybe that kid will say, oh, can we play with the swing? And the child said, okay, let's play with the swing, and they play, right? Okay, let me tell you why it affects that child positively, and it helps that child positively. It helps that child through communication skills. One, I told you 3 things physical play helps a child. 3 things physical play helps in a child. The 3 things are one, the social skills, 2, communication skills, and 3, physical health skills. The social skills is, I gave you example. Maybe a boy is Akmat, is the introvert kid, he doesn't talk, he just want to be alone. Or is a child that is ESL that doesn't speak English, or a child that is a SEN kid, maybe SEN kid that has to do with the autism kids or the Down syndrome kid, okay? Okay, right now, the other kid that is the normal kid now talk to the kid of determination, which the SEN kid was also call them children of determination. We don't really call them special kids no more, okay, but we still call them children of determination, okay? So the normal kid, that's the extrovert kid, now talk to the kid with the SEN kid or the ESL kid or the normal kid that is introvert that doesn't talk. Hey, and said, okay, if the normal kid's name is Ahmad and the other one that doesn't talk, that just want to be on his own, might be Mohammed, for example, and say, hey, Mohammed, how are you? I said, fine. Can we just play with the swing? And Mohammed said, no, I don't want to play. I said, let's play. It's nice. It's fun, you know. Now they're trying to communicate with each other. That's 1. 2 is he or she's trying to improve that person's language skills. Okay. Then thirdly, is making that child to be social, because the child is not social. He or she doesn't want to play. Now Ahmad have motivated Mohammed to play. Okay. Then the other one is the physical well-being. It makes the child to be strong. It activates the child muscle. If the child muscle is being relaxed, it makes the child get stronger, okay? So that's about physical play. So now let's talk about creative play. Creative play has to do with creativity. Like a child might want to, it's really done in indoor play. Indoor play in the sense that when there are some kind of things that is in the classroom, the teacher tells the child, okay, kids, you need to make crafts, you need to make can you just try like what we call brainstorm. There's sometimes the teacher doesn't want to like draw. For example, a teacher cannot doesn't want to draw an artwork like draw a dog or a cat for that child on the board. That okay, let me draw this and you should draw after me. No, some teachers like to do this thing we call brainstorm. You brainstorm the student. Brainstorming a child is like making the child bring out what he or she understand, whether the child is right or wrong, but whatever is in that child's mind is going to explore it and tell to the teacher. So now the teacher has to brainstorm that child and tell that child, okay, can you guys draw me a dog in a garden? Okay, so that child is going to like, okay, let me think of what to do. So the teacher won't just tell the child or the children in the classroom to like draw. The teacher can give them a white paper, scissors, or anything that's creative to just create something like dog in a garden. So now the child is going to brainstorm and think of what to do. So as the child is making that craft, that handcraft, is being creative. It's being creative. It's just trying to be creative on how to make a dog or cat or something, trying to color it in a kind of way that's going to get beautiful and all that. That child is learning through play. Okay, it's trying to make the child to be creative, and again it helps boosting the child's self-esteem, because when a child is creative, it boosts the child's self-esteem. If the child has a low confidence, it boosts that child confidence. So creative play, it's also good for child to learn. Okay, then another one we talk about imaginative play. Imaginative play is also called a pretend play, a play like what we watch on the TV right now. Sometimes when we watch some movies, it's not really real. It's the pretending, they're trying to act drama for us to make the movie enjoyable. That's how it is in kid. When a kid imagine, like when you give a child this kind of doll to play with, a child can imagine that okay, I have a doll, I have another doll with the other person with him is going to explore how is it going to be like. Maybe the child is going to create something. Or another part of an example of pretend play, imaginative play, is the puppets. You know, this puppets doll which the teacher is going to like put it in the hand and like explain a story to the child. For example, putting something into the hand, like let me give you guys an example. I don't have one, but I just want to give an example. When the teacher has something like a doll that has to do, I don't have one, but I just want to use this cloth as an example, okay? Then I'll just put it in my hand like this, for example, and I teach my kid, hi, hello, Ahmad, how are you? I hope you're fine. These are something like this we call puppets, okay? So you like do it with the kid. As the kid is listening to your story, the kid is imagining how the story, which environment it is. So the child learns through that kind of play. Sometimes you might tell the child, okay, do your stuff on your own, play. The child might have what we call any kind of toys, like animal toys, like different kind of toys like dog, cat, rhino, giraffe and all that. Okay, like he or she is gonna like feel they're in the jungle. The child is gonna put those toys aside and imagine some papers and just put it on the floor and imagine that place is like his grass or a forest or a jungle, you know. So that child is imagining this happening in real life. It's called pretend play. It helps the child to develop his cognitive skills. It helps that child to be very calculative in terms when the child has to do with numeracy learning and literacy learning. It makes the child to be fast in learning. It makes the child to be super smart. So they learn through it. Then the last one is called heuristic play. Heuristic play is a play that a psychologist introduced, which is Eleanor Gould, in the 1980s. Yes, he introduced that kind of play. Do you understand me? So that play, heuristic play, is a play that has to do with a kids without being monitored. Other plays that I explained about physical play, imaginative play, creative play are being monitored by adults. And the adults are the ones that introduce that play and tell the kid, okay, we need to play this, you need to do this, you need to do that. But heuristic play are play that are not monitored by the adults, are not monitored by teachers, neither parents or the EYP, which is the um, early years practitioners. It is not monitored by them, it's not monitored by the parents. Okay, it's a play that the kid has to play by him or by herself, and it has to do with things that the child has to create by himself. Natural things the child is going to pick, like when a child go outside. If you notice, when your child is doing an outdoor play, the kid comes to the teacher and say, hi miss, or hi miss, or hi teacher, I like the kid picks up a shell or picks up a stone, picks up stuff. Those things they picked up are treasure to them. It's a natural thing. They pick up nails, they pick up steels, they pick up used comb, they pick up shells, they pick up white stones, they pick up all stuff. For you, you feel the child is picking rubbish. No, it's not picking rubbish. To them, it's treasure. They are like exploring natural things, natural objects that they saw outside or inside the house. Okay, so that child picks it. Sometimes, if you notice, the child puts it in his pocket. It's treasure to that child, and they want to take it home. So, parents, I would advise you to allow your child pick it, leave them to use it. It helps them positively. Yeah, it helps them learn. Okay, how does it helps them learn? When they pick it up, they use it to explore their own kind of play, like they're in another kind of world. Okay, it makes them feel as if they're in another kind of world. So heuristic play are not monitored by parents, are not monitored by teachers, are not it's a play that allow the kids to play on their own, giving them their choice and rule to play. Okay, and the objects they pick are things that they pick by themselves. Okay, so now I would advise parents or teacher or EYPs to get a basket which is called treasure basket, to let to keep those their objects, those natural objects that they pick. Okay, you can, or if you don't have a basket, you can look for a nice box and fix it. What is that nice box? You can name it. It's called treasure box or treasure basket, where their treasure things are. To you it's rubbish, but to them it's not rubbish. They're treasure things. So once in a while, allow them to use their treasure box and their treasure basket to explore. When they are playing their own play, it's called heuristic play. The only thing a parent or an adult or a teacher can do is to just be far and monitor them. Monitoring them in the sense that if there's anything that is sharp there, just to monitor them from afar to make sure they don't put it in their mouths by accident or use it to wound themselves or hurt themselves by accident. That is the only role play that the adult or the teacher or the parents or whoever around them should just monitor them from far, but don't come close to them. Don't interrupt them. It's a play of their own. Yes, heuristic play are played by a play that is done by kids. No one tells them what to do. They do it on their own. Why is it good for them? It helps them to be creative. It helps them to be imaginative. It helps them explore. It makes them super smart. It promotes their cognitive skills. It helps them with their hand, okay? Because there are some kids that are not good in learning how to write. They have this low esteem in writing, so it helps them. Sometimes I advise teachers and parents to allow your kid to do more on Play-Doh. It strengthens their hand muscles. It's because Play-Doh is a soft, modish object. It's not really an object. It's like a sand. It's like a mud. It's like a clay. It's so soft that it helps them motivate their hands, their motor skills in their hands. It helps them to write. Okay, so when they use that what do they call it, the heuristic play, it helps them in their language. Yes, there's some kids that don't speak very fast in terms of language skills. Yes, speech skills or communication skills. Sorry, the heuristic skills, the heuristic play helps them. It develops the child language. It develops the child speech. How does it develop? Develop the child's speech. There are some kids, when they're playing that their heuristic play, they're exploring themselves with the objects alone. There might be two kids, there might be one. It depends. Now that child is playing with it. The child will be talking to himself because the child cannot hide it inside his mind and say, okay, this stone hits this corn, the nail. He's talking. He's trying to talk. He's trying to talk what he or she wants to explore. So that's why I say it helps them. It improves their skills. in terms of language skills. Then another one, it makes them being creative. Creative in the sense that why did they know they have to put the shell and the nail or the stone in between themselves? It makes them to be creative. And again, it helps them to think fast. It helps them with their hand because they have to do with the hand. It has to do with the hand, okay? It helps them through different ways. So guys, this is why I said play is very good for our kids. They learn through play. They learn through play. When they learn through that, then they can now be taught on how to know about their numeracy skills and their literacy skills. That's the main target for our child to learn. Okay, this helps also with the same kids. Yes, the children with determination. It helps them also. Yes, it helps the EAL kids. Okay, and what else again? And any other things you want. So parents try to allow your kid learn through play. Okay, it helps them in their communication. Parents that want their child to communicate fast, to make friends fast, allow them to play, to boosting their confidence. Okay, so parents, teachers, and my other lovely viewers, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, comment on any other thing you want me to talk about. Okay, love to see you guys on another topic. Cheers, peace out, love you, bye. Subscribe to my channel, Pretty Pinks. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, Pretty Pinks, like, comment, share. Peace out.